Hello from Mexico. Welcome back to our channel. So I'm here at our home build here in Mexico to give you guys a new update or a look at what's been going on. But we've had a couple of other things that have been going on. It's been a busy couple of days. So I'm also going to include all of that in this vlog. So this is a mix of a life update and a home build update. So if you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a video. Additionally, this is our original content and any unauthorized reposting is prohibited. With all of that being said, let me give you a look or an update on our home build here in Mexico and also a little life update of what's been going on over the last couple of days. Let's go.
Y este es el comedor, entonces estamos entrando en el comedor. Aquí estoy nadando yo también, yo estoy en la parte de afuera. Aquí está el comedor de los niños de primaria. Vamos a pintar todo. Bueno, empezamos a pintar el comedor, entonces ahorita estamos en el lonche. Y aquí está el Damien, que también lo trajimos a pintar.
Okay, I'm in town because I need hamburger meat or carne molida, ground beef, and veggies. Let's go get them. Buenas tardes.
Hola, buenas tardes.
¿Cómo estás? Exactamente. Gracias. Adiós. Stop this beach.
De molida le dejo toda, 200 pesos.
Sí, sí, está bien.
Sí, y de
Buenas tardes. De media, por favor. Mira, para blanquillos. Nosotros prueban esta con blanquillo, ¿no? Getting a water delivery, which I think we're getting now, like, we have to have them come once or twice a week now. So the flooring is officially starting in Dominic's room. So pretty soon he's gonna have some flooring. They're starting this today. So we're here at the primaria. They're doing their rosca today because now they're all back in session. So these are the roscas. We got them from the same place, the same panaderia that you guys saw us use. We just did an order for them. And then we also have chocolate, right? So basically hot chocolate. So that's what the kids are doing today. So if I don't pick these up, and the kids are about to come in and cut them, and then we're back to the house site. Lots and lots of stuff going on. Está bonita. Se ve rica.
No, pero pregúntenle. ¿Se van a apuntar? ¿Se van a anotar, Mach?
Sí. ¿Sí tienen? Ah, sí, sí, está bien. Está bien. Mira. No, the safety glasses. Usted tiene el trabajo más peor, cuñado. Porque están a frío, fuera en el frío.
No hay problema, usted me echó una fogatita y no hay problema.
¿Y tu nuevo chamara dónde está?
No, pues la tengo allá conservando, pues si no, ¿cómo se va a ensuciar?
Sí,
Pues,
nadie es usar. Yo compramos por ustedes trabajo y nadie nos usar por el trabajo.
Para salir a ver las morras.
Ya pues. Lo pone en mi video, no dije eso, cosa.
Okay. Sí, pero nada, cuidado con el ejercicio, se quita el frío.
Sí. Mucho frío. Es el aire.
El aire.
Ajá. Sin aire, no frío, pero... No, it's so cold. It's so cold and so windy. And the wind is what's making it cold, guys, but it is so cold today. Okay, so we also have another update. If you guys remember Beth, la mamá de los güeros, she's a channel in here that I highly recommend. We've been friends with them, her and her husband and her family for, I think, like 5 years now. Her husband, Sergio, is here, and also their son, Jay. They have joined Fidel and our crew to do some work here on the house. So I'm going to take you and show you what they're going to be starting on and what Sergio and Jay are going to be working on over the next, I think, like 2 weeks. Okay, so here's Sergio, Beth's husband. I am going to put Beth's channel on the screen. Here's Jay, if you guys remember from Thanksgiving. So what Sergio and Jay are doing is they are working on the stucco portion of our walls. That's why they're here. They're starting here in our guest bedroom. And Sergio does it one pass first, like a primer pass, and then a second pass over it. And then he goes back over it with a trowel to make sure it's completely smooth. So this is something that him and Fidel discussed over Friendsgiving, and now they're here to join Fidel and the crew now that the Christmas break is over. So we're happy to have them here. Hope that they're going to have a good time, even though it's freezing compared to where they're from in Oaxaca. But I will make sure, again, to tag and put Beth's channel on the screen. Make sure to go and follow their family, because they're also an incredible family, and we're lucky to know them. But we're excited to have these guys here. So we'll keep you updated on the progress of the stucco on the walls. Okay, so we have crew in 3 different places. These guys are working here in the garage. They are finishing up the last little bit of the walls. So the, oh my gosh, why did I just forget what it's called? Revolque on the walls. And then they're also working on the castillos and the columns. So the belts and the columns as well, right? Those are kind of the last pieces in here. And then the garage will be complete and we can put Diego's car in it, and then the garage won't be touched, I think, for quite a while after that. Okay, right now, Fidel is starting the pour on the hood. So the bottom portion of the hood where we have the design for the base of it. You guys will see it when we take it off, or when we take the form off. Fidel's gonna pour this now.
Es un chamo por 3. 3 de grava y 2 de con un cemento. No, el fondo. Sí, no me lo que la placa. Sí. Sí, si no vale más, va a despagar. Y échale más agüita, más agüita. Agua, ahí me queda. Tantito más agua para el casi como buscar caldo de allá, para que selle chingón, del baño.
Me gusta tu suéter.
Vale.
Feliz Navidad.
Gracias. Hasta va a ver qué se ahora.
I'm getting covered in concrete. I'm too close.
después de colar, ya voy a ver, sacar mi medida bien, para estar seguro de lo que voy a hacer. Y lo no lo habíamos hecho porque también estamos esto del aire, ¿no?
Okay, I am back home. I had a little bit of work to do, and now I'm assembling the lasagna because tonight we're having lasagna, salad, and garlic bread. So I'm going to show you guys that, but I'm going to do a quick rundown. I am going to connect the video with the full recipe up here so you guys can click it. I think it's up here or up here. I can't remember which way it is on the screen. Anyway, I will link the other video. So if you're interested in the recipe for my lasagna, but it's really, really simple, it's linked here. Quick rundown of how I do this. So I cook ground beef, add spaghetti sauce to it. And then this is how I'm layering it, but I am not cooking the noodles because we're going to cook it all together all at once. I think it's faster and easier, and that's how my mom does it. So that's how I do it. So you're going to start with a layer of your sauce, then put down your lasagna noodles. You're going to leave space because they're going to expand as they cook. So you can leave space. This is a funky size tray, so I have to add like one laying the other way. It doesn't matter, my family still eats it, but you can make yours as like aesthetically pleasing as you would like. Also, I have done another layer underneath this, but I'm just giving you a demonstration of the layers. I don't use ricotta cheese. I use cottage cheese. Again, how my mother did it. It's not an authentic recipe. It's just how my mom did it. So I put a layer of cottage cheese down. We're going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese over that, and then we're going to add some meat and sauce. Also, I totally forgot to add my shredded cheese. I'm in a hurry, guys, and it's been a really long day. But if you're like me and you forget, just add it on top and then start your next layer. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, Fidel, Sergio, and Jay are on their way home, but I did want to do a quick shout out to Beth because Beth sent these peppers. Sergio couldn't remember the name of them. So Beth, if you get in this video and you watch to this point, please tell us what kind of chilies they are. All I know is they're very spicy. And then she also sent us some tortillas, and they're tortillas from Oaxaca. They're huge and really thin, but they are corn tortillas. They're amazing. Anyway, so that is what Beth sent. Shout out to Beth because that was super sweet of her. Dinner is almost done. I did do garlic bread, which is in the oven, and I have a green salad and then the lasagna. So that's what I'm feeding everybody for dinner tonight.
Yo creo que lo voy a dejar esto un día más, Carlos.
¿Sí?
Sí, sé que más. No quiero quitar esta pone que se me descomponga, que se me descomponga, se me vaya. No, la vamos a dejar una semana más. Una semana, unos 3 días más. Porque puede que es un lugar, pues más bien. Porque si lo quito, se me va a descargar, que está botada, que fresco. Lo voy a dejar, tengo que seguir con. Voy a quitar mi siembra, pero puedo quebrar esto porque como está fresco. Entonces ya va a ser mi trabajo.
Ok.
Entonces necesitamos esperar unos 2 días, lo siento.
Está bien.
Yo pensé que va a estar fresco ahora, pero no.
Ok, está bien.
Entonces voy a empezar, yo creo que armar un poco la parte de dentro en lo que seca.
Okay, so as you guys saw, the forms are not ready to come off of the design quite yet. So that's going to be in the next house update for you guys. But like I said, a lot has been going on, but each day we were recording bits and pieces, and I just decided we'll just put it all together in one vlog so you guys can see a little bit of what's been happening or what's going on in our life, and get a full update on what's being worked on currently at the house. We're very, very excited to have Sergio and Jay here. shout out to Beth, because I know she's back home doing it all by herself right now. So just thank you for sending them our way. Thank you for the gifts that you sent as well, Beth. We love you, but of course you know that. I want to take a second to thank you guys for your comments. I'm going to try not to cry. I want to thank you for the comments that you've left on the last 2 videos. It's a hard thing to describe, but it, for me, has felt heavy, honestly, since the new administration came into play. But it just got really, really heavy over the last little bit, and it felt really hard to pick up my camera and continue showing our everyday life when I know that so much is happening at home. And I know that so many of you are probably having the same feeling, where there's so much going on around us, and we feel like we're fighting and fighting and fighting, but at the same time we have to continue to do things like get our kids up and dressed and off to school, and we're going to our jobs, and we're still trying to live our lives and care for our kids, or just continue. And it's a weird place for me, I think, and in my opinion, to be in. And that's just felt a lot heavier lately. So I appreciate all of the comments. I promise to keep showing up for you guys, even when it's hard. And I'm not going anywhere. We aren't going anywhere. We're going to keep showing you our lives, and hopefully this will continue to be a space where you can take a pause and take a breath, and then continue fighting for what's right. So with all of that being said, thank you for being here for this house update and this life update. We are sending all of our love to all of you, and we will see you on the next vlog. Bye, guys.